Welcome to Susie's Secret Recipes in the Little Country Store. And so guys, I'm going to be making here in just a little bit some more homemade deodorant and some more bath soaks. Running kind of low on some, and so I need to get some more made. So I'm going to get in my kitchen here in just a few minutes and get started. So come along with me and we'll get this show on the road. Okay, so let's get started making our homemade deodorant. And the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get some organic arrowroot powder. Now you can use cornstarch, but the arrowroot works a lot better. So I like to get the organic arrowroot. It's just better. It's finer powder. And so what you're going to do is you're going to get a half a cup of it and put it into your mixing bowl. Get all that in there. Then you're going to take a half a cup. Now you can put a little bit less if your skin is irritated to baking soda. Don't put as much, but I use a half a cup and I'll just put it in with the arrowroot. And then I blend it. Homemade deodorant is just so much better than what you can get at the store. For one thing, you know what you're getting, you know what's in your deodorant, and you know there's a lot of deodorants that have a lot of bad stuff in it, and I have kind of sensitive skin, and so I have to kind of be careful what I get because it'll make me break out, you know, just using certain things. And so this really works good for me. I just like to, as you know, make a lot of the things that I use. It's coconut oil. I like to use the organic. And what you're going to do is you're going to take 5 tablespoons of it and pour it in with your powdered mixture. Now you don't have to use coconut oil. You can actually leave this step out if you don't want to. It will last a little bit longer, your deodorant, up to 6 months, where if you put the coconut oil, it'll last about 3 months, but I like to use the coconut oil. And so then you're going to blend it. And so once you've mixed it, it's going to look like this. And your next step would be adding your essential oils. Now you can use any fragrance. I like to make sure that it has antibacterial in it. And so you can use grapefruit. I do like to use it. Sweet orange is really good too. And of course lavender and vanilla, you can actually mix those two, is good. I also like honeysuckle. And so I'm going to use lavender, I think, this time. It smells really good along with vanilla. And I'm going to put 10 drops of each one in. 9, 10. And then this one's having a little trouble coming out. There, I just had to kind of eyeball that one. I love the smell of those two scents together. And so just blend it. Now you are ready to put it into an airtight container. And I like to use, you can use canning jars, little jelly jars, or I like to use these little jars. They snap like that. This one's really cute. No, this one. It doesn't matter, just as long as it seals really tight. I use these for my body scrubs as well. And so I think I'm going to do this one. Okay, so now we're ready to put our deodorant in our airtight little jar. That smells so good. I love that smell. I like to use honeysuckle too. That's one of my favorite scents. So there we go. Put the lid on it. like I said, this will last, since I put the oil in it, it'll last about 3 months. If you don't use the oil, like I said, it'll be about 6 months. And so makes a cute little gift as well. My mom always told me that they had to make their deodorant back when she was growing up because, you know, they didn't have deodorant, didn't have access to it. And I don't even think they made it at that time. And so, you know, sometimes going back to the good old days is really good. They had a lot of good ideas, and their ways was, I think, a little bit better. And so I do like to make a lot of the things that I use. And so you may be wondering, how do I use this kind of deodorant? I know that a lot of people will take a popsicle and dip it out. Some people just use their fingers. I like to get these little pads like this. It's actually cotton rounds. And then you can just use it, you know, put some on it and then put it on. And it smells really good, and you know that it's safe. You know, I'm real big on things that are good for you. I've always been that way. I've been a health nut, so I'll kind of watch what I eat and what goes in my mouth, but I also like what goes on, you know, my skin as well. And so that's why I started making, you know, my own soap. I make goat soap and my own body scrubs and deodorant, and I also do a bath soap, which I'm going to show you guys how I do that here in just a little bit. Let's take a little break here, and I'll be getting things ready for the bath soak, so hang with me. And so I got some of the neatest aprons for Christmas this year. This one was made for a dear friend. She made it for me, and she did a wonderful job, and I love the pattern. This one is really cute. It's a Christmas apron. It has gingerbread on it, and it has a little recipe on it too. They did a really, really good job on it. Our daughter Sarah made this one. It is so adorable. It's got basset hounds on it, and we have Jack and Molly, and so basset hounds are really special to us. And so this is adorable. Definitely we will be wearing this one next Christmas. This one my sister-in-law Cheryl got for me, and I absolutely love it. Definitely has a country look to it. There are a lot of different types of bath soaks to do, and I like to make different kinds. Today, this recipe, we're going to be using the following ingredients. So the first thing you're going to want to do is take 3 cups of Epsom salt and put it into your bowl. And then you want to take a cup of sea salt and put it in. A half a cup of baking soda, or you can, like I said earlier on the deodorant, you know, if your skin is a little irritated by baking soda, you don't have to put as much in, you know, into the mixture. But I'm going to put a half a cup in. Okay, you're going to take that and stir it. Mix it really well. Then what you're going to do is you're going to add, you don't have to do this part if you don't want to, but I like to, is to add some dried flowers, or like eucalyptus leaves. Here's some orange zest, and so what you could do is you put some orange zest into it, and then add like your essential oil, which is sweet orange, to it, and have a, really smells good. You can do that, or like I said, you can do like eucalyptus, rose petals, that'd be good, or lavender petals. So today, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some eucalyptus leaves. And so just open up your package. And this, just kind of eyeball it. I am not going to put the whole bag in there by no means. We'll do about like that. and then stir it. I love the smell of eucalyptus leaves. In fact, all of these, the orange zest, the lavender, and the rose petals all smell very good. Okay, this is what your mixture is going to look like. Then you're going to add, there again I get the essential oils that have antibacterial in it, and I'm going to put about let's say 20 drops. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, oh, that smells so good. Mix it. You can definitely smell the eucalyptus. It smells really good. And so I like to make this using the different dried flowers, and then putting the essential oils to match, like lavender or the orange with the orange zest smell. And they turn out really pretty, and they're wonderful to use. This is another one that I did. It's a different recipe. I'll have to show you guys this one at some point. So guys, I'm really excited because I have my website almost up and going. I have all my videos and recipes on there, and I'm working on a weekly blog. I'm still trying to get my little country store up and running. It was more involved than I thought it would be, but it's almost there. You can actually go to susiesecretrecipes.com, and it's already up and going, and you'll find the videos and you'll find the recipes, but I'm still working on some things to get it really completed. The little country store is something that I have been wanting to do for quite some time. And getting it all together, like I said, was more involved than I had expected. But once it's completed, you will be able to go on there and you'll be able to purchase like my canned goods. I'm going to have farm decor on there, antique, vintage, and collectibles. I'm going to have a lot of the things that I make too, like the salt scrubs. I make these in different scents and colors. And I'm going to have my brown sugar scrubs, which are my favorite. I love the way they make your skin feel. So yeah, they are my favorite. And I also have other sugar scrubs. And I have them in different colors and scents as well. I'll have my homemade deodorant and my bath soaks on there. So I will have a lot of things that I like that I use myself for sale. Goat soap too, I forgot about that. I make a lot of different goat soap. I make a lot of the goat soap in like your standard bar like that. This is actually a honey and oats, very good for your skin. Exfoliates your skin. Your skin feels really, really good after using this. This is actually one of my favorites. And then I make it in, oh, I like this one too, the honeycomb. It's very good for your skin. Actually, all of it is, guys. Goat soap lathers so good and your skin feels so clean. Plus, you know what's inside your bar. One that's kind of swirly, has a design on it. I don't know if you can see through the package or not, but anyway, I do make a lot of different soap. Here's a little bitty bar. It's lavender with lavender petals on top. Like I said, I just make a lot of different designs, sizes, and scents. I also make it for men too. Whoops. This one is sandalwood. It's kind of a coppery look, copper color. It's real pretty. And then this one is chocolate swirl. As you can see on the back, it's swirly.
This one actually looks like fudge. I was making fudge at the same, not at the same time, but the soap was sitting over to the side and it was hardening. And I decided to make Richard and I some fudge around the holiday time. And so it looked like it. And Richard was like, can I eat this? And I'm like, no, this is soap. You don't want to eat it. But it does look like it. It's just chocolate and it has that swirly pattern. And if you added like nuts to it, it'd really look like fudge. But anyway, that was kind of funny. But he loves goat soap. And so I do have it for men as well. And so I'm going to have all of this on my website along with some other things. You're going to find rolling pins that's going to have engraved stuff on it. Cutting boards with engraved design or saying or something on it. Aprons with embroidery. Napkins and actually flour sack napkins and kitchen towels. I was trying to think. Wooden spoons. I have a lot of different things that's also going to be for sale on my website. And so this is really, really exciting. And, I started my business a year ago full time. And it has expanded and grown tremendously. I do a lot of homemade baking, and I have my Fried Pie Fridays that I will be resuming probably the end of March. Richard had knee replacement surgery just actually about 4 days ago, and so I didn't want to start them back so soon, and then my mother is going to have reverse shoulder replacement surgery the end of February, so I was like, I better not jump into my fried pies just yet. But I will be resuming them locally here probably the end of March. I do it all. Usually I'll do it most of the year, except I stop in November and December because I'm so busy making candies for people and different baked goods and stuff like that for the holiday time. But so it has grown like crazy. And my YouTube channel has grown like crazy. And so thank you guys for subscribing to my YouTube channel. I feel so humbled and blessed that it has done so well. And I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for supporting me. It means more to me than you'll ever know. It's just been a wonderful journey that I have been going on, and I just never expected it to do so well so fast. And so thank you guys. And so if you enjoyed the video today, then please give me a thumbs up and put it in the comments. Otherwise, guys, I will see you on Monday for an episode of Monday Motivation at 7:00 a.m. Central Time. And then next Wednesday for another episode of Susie's Secret Recipes at 7:00 p.m. Central Time. So may God bless you and happy trails.